kita di sini Chelsea Stadium Tour. Ada Cia. Ini nunggu tour guide.
Wih, dia pura-pura loh. Ayah. Dia pura-pura. Kalau Cia mah udah bangun, nggak digendong-gendong lagi maminya. Ini masih itu dia.
Itu rahasianya, Mom. Kita mulai turnya. So dark.
Loyal and true. Oh,
Wow.
blue heart.
And a blue heart, loyal and true. Wow.
Itu situ Pak.
Emang blue sama Matthew Herdingnya dapat kan? Cepet. Sini Kak. Gak usah kuat, yang penting diulang-ulang. Paling belakang aja enak. Nih, pintu masuk. Macet, kok macet? Wow, this is Stamford Bridge, markas Chelsea.
Thank you guys. Fill the first 3 rows, please. That'll be great. Move into this side. Please make yourself comfortable.
Pakai di mana?
Sini. Nanti.
Okay, well, we're looking around. I suspect we may have 1 or 2 overseas visitors in the group today. So let me start off by saying welcome to England. Welcome to London. Welcome to Stamford Bridge, home of Chelsea Football Club, greatest football team in the world. Yes, so let's Chelsea. If we win 3-0 today, we'll be top of the Premier League.
Wow.
And that's what we're hoping. Okay, as I say, my name's Tim and this is Jack, and we're your guides for this morning's tour. It's going to last about 1 hour. Okay. From here in the North Stand, we'll shortly make our way into the East Stand. Now, firstly to the press room, you'll see where the reporters go to on a match day. Then the dressing rooms, away dressing room, home dressing room. See the Chelsea shirts hanging up there in the home dressing room. We'll make our way down the tunnel like the players do on a match day to pitch side where the coach sits. Antonio Conte's seats, yeah, you'll sit there. We'll finish the tour, far end, famous shed. As we go around, folks, please take as many photographs as you like. Yeah. Nowhere is off limits for photographs. But we do insist that you're smiling in your pictures, okay? We want to see happy people on Facebook or any other social media enjoying their day at Stamford Bridge. Remember, you're at Chelsea. You're not at Arsenal, okay? So you can enjoy yourselves today. Okay, got to mention a few little rules. No smoking, eating or drinking as we go around. If you've got a bottle of water, that's okay. Please keep together, okay? Please keep together as one group, okay? We don't want to lose anybody. It's a big stadium here and there's lots of doors that open and close in front of you or behind you. We're the only ones with the electronic passes today, okay? Yesterday we lost 3 people and we still can't find them. Okay, so please keep together. Okay? And lastly, I'm afraid no one allowed on the pitch. Okay, pitch just for grounds. Okay, so who are the Chelsea fans here today then? Not quite everybody. Okay. Anybody brave enough to say they support any other Premier League teams? Okay, well, let's quickly go round the group. Tell me where you're from, what part of the world, what country, what city, and if Chelsea's not your favourite team, don't be shy. Tell me who your favourite team is, and we'll take a view as to whether you can stay or whether you won't. Here's where you guys from. Glasgow. Okay, so Celtic or Rangers? Blue Hearts. Yeah, not as good result yesterday, was it? No.
Glasgow.
Oh, dearie me. Okay, just got to mention to security. Okay, make sure you're well gone by Friday, won't you? Okay. Melbourne, Australia. Okay, not many people further than you today, right? Okay, Chelsea over there. Oh, so he's there. That's great. Okay, and where is he? He's not here. You guys? Shanghai in China. Okay. Lots of Chelsea fans in China. Yes. Frank Lampard. Okay, yeah, all-time top goal scorer. You guys? All good. We've got a few Scots down here. Okay, you guys?
From Florence.
From Florence?
Fiorentina.
Fiorentina, good team in, oh yeah, okay, in Italy. Fiorentina. So I'm assuming you're with this gentleman? Yeah.
Denmark.
Denmark? Okay, well, Copenhagen, the Laudrup brothers from Denmark. Yes, we had Brian Laudrup here many years ago. Welcome, sir.
Jakarta, Indonesia.
Indonesia, okay. Chelsea fan?
Indonesia.
Okay. Sir?
Portugal.
Portugal. Okay, we had a Portuguese manager once. I can't remember. Okay, your team in Portugal?
Benfica.
Benfica.
Bilang aja
Okay,
sekali
yeah.
views.
Great team. Eusebio, great player.
I'm from Switzerland.
From Switzerland. Oh, we have a mix of people here today. And your team in Switzerland?
Basel.
Basel. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Welcome.
Also for me.
Okay.
Indonesia.
Indonesia. Oh, with this gentleman. You just don't like sitting with him. Okay. From Spain. Teams, Barcelona. Real Madrid. Okay, all from together. Real Madrid. Sorry, can you? Okay. AFL. Yeah. From with this place. Yeah. Shanghai. And Chelsea fans. Okay, of course he was. Yeah. I can't remember the name of the team. Yeah. Both Australia, the other side, yeah? Okay. Chelsea fans over there? Italia Juventus. Oh, yeah. In Fiorentina, that's a bad word, is it? Okay, so together. Saudi Arabia, okay, and the team in Saudi is Chelsea. Okay. We got the answer. Portugal. Benfica? Okay. Yeah.
And he's my son.
He's your son?
Yeah, imagine.
Where did you go wrong?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, so that's understandable.
And we are from Czech Republic.
Czech Republic. Oh, we had a great goalkeeper from the Czech Republic. We say he was so good they named the country after him. Okay, and you have a team in the Czech Republic?
We are fans of Chelsea, but in Czech, Sparta Praha.
Sparta Praha. Oh yeah, good team. And lastly, sir, Harry. Okay, and Paris Saint-Germain. Okay, well, a couple of difficult games we had against them in recent years. We're pleased to have David Luiz back. Okay, guys. Well, wherever you're from, whatever part of the world, whatever team you support, you're very welcome here at Stamford. this morning. I should have asked, anyone been here before? All the way down from Glasgow. Okay. Okay. So anyone know how long this has been a football stadium? Any ideas? 50 years? 100? 200? 111. Goes back to 1905. March 1905. This started life as the home of Chelsea FC. You can go back a little bit before that though to 1877, which is nearly 140 years, when this began life as a sporting stadium, but it was an athletic stadium. This was the home of the London Athletics Club way back in 1877. Don't think it was very successful as an athletic stadium, and after about 25 years it was purchased by two brothers, Gus and Joe Mears, our founding fathers. They had the vision to convert the athletic stadium into a football stadium. Of course, that makes our history rather unusual because the stadium was here before the football club. Now these brothers, though, they had a cunning plan, and that was to invite our local neighbours. You heard of a team called Fulham FC? 2 miles that way. They are the oldest football club in London, incidentally. They were invited to come and play here, to relocate, and they said, no thank you, no, we're going to stay where we are. So that left the brothers with a bit of a problem. They had the stadium, but no football club. They were undeterred. They said, we'll start our own new club. We'll invite some of the best footballers from around Britain to join a new club. Then they had a little think, yeah, but what are we going to call this new club of ours? You may not know this, but the part of London that Stamford Bridge is in, London SW6, is actually Fulham. Yeah, we're in Fulham here, and of course there's already a team called Fulham. So they then thought, well, shall we call the new club London? Let's call it London FC. A few years back, this was the home of London Athletic Club, after all. But of course, in London, there's a lot of football clubs, aren't there? Arsenal, Tottenham, West Ham, it hurts me to say these names, Fulham, Charlton Athletic. And they all said, that's disrespectful to the rest of us if you call yourselves the London Football Club. Yeah, can't you think of another name? So they had a little think, and we're right up against the borough boundary here. The railway line behind the East Stand is the borough boundary between Fulham here, Chelsea and Kensington over there. 2 separate boroughs they were then, now they've merged. Now, if you know London, one of the smartest parts of London is Kensington, yeah? It's a Royal Palace there where Princess Diana lived, it's garden squares, parks, museums. We thought, way back in 1905, Kensington Football Club. That's a brand name. The Chelsea Football Club's got a certain ring to it as well, yeah? Couldn't agree. They went to the local pub on Fulham Road, rising sun, a glass of beer or two, yeah? Chelsea or Kensington? Let's toss a coin, shall we? You do that in your countries? Heads or tails? Heads we call it Chelsea, tails we call it Kensington. And of course you know the outcome. Heads it was, Chelsea Football Club, formed by the toss of a coin in the local pub in March 1905. Now if we fast forward to the present day, this is the home end, where the Chelsea fans gather in big numbers on a match day, singing all sorts of songs, some of them not repeatable, but one is called Carefree, and it goes, carefree, wherever you may be, we are the famous CFC, Chelsea Football Club. Just imagine if that coin had landed the other way. We'd be singing, we are the famous KFC. It would have been a few years ahead of Colonel Sanders and his delicious Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yeah? But unfortunately, CFC it was. And that's how we came into being 111 years ago, and that's probably enough history for now, folks. Shall we make our way to the press room? We're going to go out through exit 16 here. Jack, could you bring up the rear for now, yeah? And we'll make our way now, yeah, to the press room. Okay?
Yep, done that for now.
Wait here for everybody to catch up.
kemana?
Ke atas, lihat press room. Wartawan. Kalau masuk TV, dia di situ wawancara. Apa itu? Bikin sekolah.
Menjaring ya?
Iya.
Menjaring ini ya. Kalau nggak itu karirnya apa? Pemain lokal.
Iya.
Aduh, tangga.
Io te imaš ti novinari ništa maj, to mi ekipe tu školi fuk. Te imaš ništa skovke, ništa se ti
The match days, it's only used on a match day then. Usually there's around 100 members of the press in this one room. They'll fill this whole room up. They'll be here to report on the news, or the game. They also, when they come here, they get a free ticket. They don't pay to watch football with football journalists. They get paid to watch it. It's a good job. If you can't be a footballer, be a football journalist. It's almost the same thing. To my left, we usually give them a place where they can charge, play their laptops, their devices, get internet, so they can send up emails after they write their reports. At the back, they are given hot and cold buffet. It's free. They don't pay for anything in here, which is very well. But it's actually last time to Chelsea, they say it's the best place in the world. So, alright, we have the free bar. One thing we don't serve at this bar is alcohol. No drunk press. Not good for anyone. It's not good for them. Not good for Chelsea. This desk is probably the most important thing in this whole room. This desk has been here for over 30 years. It has seen many great managers sit here. We've had Rafa Benitez sit here, the special one Jose Mourinho, and recently Antonio Conte. Many great players also signed at this desk. You remember Didier Drogba, Frank Lampard, and John Terry, probably the greatest Chelsea players signed at this desk. But they don't sign here on this desk anymore. They now sign in Cobham, which is 30 kilometers south of here. They sign there now because it's easier than them travelling all the way to Stamford Bridge to sign a contract, travelling all the way back to Cobham, and doing a fitness test and see if they're actually up to play. Behind me, we have our sponsors. The sponsors, they provide us with enough money to buy all of our players like Kante, Batshuayi, and our new goalkeeper Eduardo. Adidas and Yokohama are our main sponsors. Those are the ones that you see on the single kit. They're the ones, Adidas is the one that provides the
Coming back this way, don't worry, you get plenty of opportunities here. Okay? First of all, we've got to see the away dressing room. Okay, this is the boring one. Okay? Come on in, please. Thank you. Away dressing room.
Di Beckham sana mau. Siap di Beckham.
Merci mon fils.
Ya sana. Ya. Ya. Away changing room. Chelsea.
Right. Welcome to the away dressing room. This is where the away team likes to put it, where the away team comes to get changed. Or as I like to call them, the losers come to get changed. They usually come out after a game with Chelsea, come in here, have a little week. Don't worry, we've mopped the floors. It's all clean in here now. Over here we have some of the greatest Premier League players, you could say. We had Ronaldo, who played for Man United. He never played against Chelsea for Real Madrid. He only played for Man United. He never scored at Stamford Bridge. Not many clubs can say they've never scored at us at home. He did score at Man United, but that doesn't count. It was about home. Terry, one of the greatest players for Arsenal. Even though he's an Arsenal player, I have to respect him, how many goals he scored. Then you have Gerrard, probably one of Liverpool's greats. He is seen as an immortal into Liverpool fans. Got Gareth Bale, who was the most expensive signing until Paul Pogba came along and destroyed that record. And then we used to have what we like to call our underwear model over there, Beckham. He also played football, didn't know that until recently. We found that when I started working here. Then we have our British greats. We have Stanley Matthews. He played professional football into the age of 51. Not many players go past 36. He played till he was 51. He was the first winner of the Ballon d'Or, which Messi and Ronaldo keep winning. He won it first. So he was the first European great. Then we've also got other great British players. Number 6, many England fans should know, Bobby Moore. He's the only Englishman to ever lift a World Cup. He won it back in 1966, almost 50 years ago actually this year. So he was the only Englishman he's seen as a great in English football. Over here we have more of our Europeans, like we have Messi, who's played against Chelsea 8 times. Does anyone know how many times he scored against Chelsea?
No.
0. Perfect. He's never scored against us. That's why he likes to sit in that corner there. Just to turn around, no one can see his tears. He likes it here. We enjoy having Messi here. We know if he's here, we're going to win. He's not going to score. So we've got Maldini over there. Over on this wall, we have the European greats, which span back over 50 years. We have Puskas, Beckenbauer, Eusebio scored 800 goals in almost 800 games. He was putting them in for fun at one point. And you got Johan Cruyff. He's Portuguese, yes. And then we got Johan Cruyff here, who's considered one of the greatest players of all time. So now I'll turn you around the away dressing room. Who wants to go where the winners like to get changed? Chelsea room.
Were you expecting a beating yesterday? Or,
Pop, Mom.
Kok ada yang hijau? Kok ada yang hijau?
Hah? Mana? Kiper. Yang jaga gawang. Ya? Iya.
Supaya nggak masuk.
Iya, biar nggak bobol.
Sekarang nomor 26.
Iya.
Terkenal itu artinya apa?
Semua orang tahu.
Kalau dulu nomor 7.
Iya. Mom dari sana, biar nembak kami. Duduk aja. Nyimpan sepatu di bawah, situ kaos.
Tapi kok nggak ada sepatu?
Ayo, dengerin. Omnya mau ngomong.
Kok nggak ada sepatu? Kok nggak ada sepatu?
Lagi kosong.
Oh, sepatunya dari api pengasan Dere.
Benar.
So welcome to the home dressing room, or Chelsea's dressing room. Does anyone know why this is the best dressing room in the Premier League? It's the home to Chelsea. We get changed in here. This is where we come in here. We know we're going to win the game. We're all prepared. We're not lost yet this season, and we know we're going to have an unbeaten season. I swear on it. It's going to be a great season for us. You can notice players don't sit in number order or position order. We sit more in friendship groups. So people speak similar languages or dialects. So on my right we have what we like to call the Brazilian corner. Diego Costa, David Luiz, Oscar, and William. They all come from Brazil. Even though Diego Costa plays for Spain, he's actually Brazilian. He was playing Spanish nationality. On this wall over here, we have our many of us French and Spanish speakers. Hazard, probably one of the personal favourites of many Chelsea supporters right now. He speaks French. As an interpreter, he speaks French and Spanish. So he can translate for either side, which many players can't do. Pedro is from Spain, Fabregas is from Spain, Marcos Alonso is in Spanish. Over on the right here we have our senior English players, John Terry and Cahill. They are only two senior players that we have left. Next to John Terry, that empty locker, is Frank Lampard's locker. No one has the guts to take over his locker because they don't feel like they can fill his shoes. You can't try and take over Frank Lampard's locker. It is a very big goal that you have to achieve. I think not many people think they can do it. Right next to that we have a strap that says AC on it, the Carabao logo. That's Antonio Conte's shirt. Yeah. Antonio Conte likes to sit there because you can see the whole room. You can keep an eye on the players, make sure they're not messing around, make sure they're actually preparing for the game. Over here we have Begovic. Begovic would usually sit over here. This is the goalkeeper corner. Well, Begovic, when he came to the club, didn't like that. He couldn't understand what was saying to him, or Czech, because they both spoke English, and his English wasn't very good. So what he decided to do was move over with Matic and Ivanovic, who are Serbian. They speak very similar dialects. So he decided that it would make him feel more comfortable at the club, and he stayed there ever since. We have 3 players from our youth team, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Chalobah, and Aina. Antonio Conte at the moment is trying to enforce using the youth team. Well, we have one of the best youth teams in the world. We have won the Youth FA Cup twice and the equivalent of the Champions League for the youth. So we're very proud of our youth team, but we want to make sure that they can come to the first team instead of loaning them out to lower division teams. Anyone have any questions? Any questions? I would like to show you something.
Ya.
Stand up real quick.
Tapi ada 20.
This is what a lockers look like.
Vedi come faccio che sono le armadiere, ci mettiamo le scarpe,
Apa aku dibuka?
Iya, itu isinya begitu.
Okay guys, okay. Are we ready for a bit of theatre, a bit of fun? Yeah? Okay, let's imagine we're all the Chelsea players in here then, shall we? On a match day, it's 10 to 3, sitting around here. How are you feeling? You feeling nervous?
Matic and Ivanovic, who are Serbian, they speak very similar dialects. So he decided that it would make him feel more comfortable at the club, and he stayed there ever since. We have 3 players from our youth team, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Chalobah, and Aina. Antonio Conte at the moment is trying to enforce using the youth team. Well, we have one of the best youth teams in the world. We have won the Youth FA Cup twice and the equivalent of the Champions League for the youth. So we're very proud of our youth team, but we want to make sure that they can come to the first team instead of loaning them out to lower division teams. Anyone have any questions? Any questions? I would like to show you something.
Ya.
Stand up real quick.
Tapi ada 20.
This is what a lockers look like.
vedi come faccio che sono le armadiere, ci mettiamo le scarpe,
Apa aku dibuka?
Iya, itu isinya begitu.
Press forward please guys, there's quite a few of us. Okay, so get them behind, okay. Chelsea on this wall and we've got Liverpool on this wall, okay? Okay, move forward please. Okay, the noise we're hearing, it's the buzz in the tunnel being made mainly by the players having come out of their respective dressing rooms. There's a lot of meeting and greeting. greeting going on. It's a bit of a love-in actually before the game because the players know each other from way back. They may have played for the same clubs in the past, maybe even the same countries in the past. Okay, so yeah, it's a friendly place. Of course, all that friendship's going to disappear as soon as they get out on the pitch. There's a bit of noise level rising as well from the supporters because there's 42,000 fans out there. And they can see on big TV screens at each end of the stadium that the players are in the tunnel, so they're getting quite excited. Now the referee, his room's just around the corner. He comes out of his dressing room, comes up the steps. The first person he sees is John Terry, the Chelsea captain, so he shakes him by the hand. Okay, and he shakes Steve Gerrard by the hand, okay? And then the two captains will do a captain's handshake. So captain's handshake, please, okay? Handshake, yeah, okay. Very good, okay. And then the players will be shaking hands. Let's have some handshakes, guys. Handshakes, come on. Push each other out there, very good. Okay, you just want to do a few last minute looseners. John Terry's going to turn to the team and he's going to say to the Chelsea boys, are you ready? And you're going to say yes. Should we do that? Are you ready, boys? Yeah. Oh, you do better than that. Come on. See what Gerald's going to say? Are you ready? Yeah. We'll do it again, haven't we? Are you ready, boys? Yeah. Okay, let's make our way out. We'll hit the badge for good luck. That's Chelsea's players, yeah? Okay.